Hey y'all, my name is Taylor. I'm a therapist. I love metal music and I work for HeartSupport. So we are going to listen to some new Avenged Sevenfold. Let's listen and then we're going to react to it. We'll talk about the lyrics, how they relate to mental health, and hopefully give you some inspiration to think about things differently and positively impact your life in a positive way. So let's get into it. We're listening to Cosmic. Cosmic. All right, let's freaking do it in 3 and 2 and 1.
From all that was before, we shut another door, but not our last goodbye.
Okay, pretty.
Fate is taken once again. The fight will never win, and time again we try. Left alone, I can't wait too long. Fate. Love, we love so many times and in so many lives. Sometimes we got it right. It found its way back in until we meet again into that good night. None too far as we chase through the stars beyond forever. I'll follow you.
The lyrics. Let's talk about it. It was beautiful. All right. Left alone, I can't wait too long. I notice that there is an impatience that comes with loneliness. And that makes a lot of sense, right? Like when you're feeling alone, when you feel like you don't have people around you, you're impatient to change that situation. You want it to be different. And I notice though, that if we can get underneath the impatience and really experience what it means and what we're feeling in that loneliness, there's a lot of wisdom there. Also, if we can create space and not act out of impatience, but act out of, thought or intentionality, we often get better results. Here's an example. Let's say that you just went through a breakup and you're alone and you feel really sad and you're missing this person and you're impatient to not be alone. And let's say this was not a healthy relationship. That feeling of like, I can't wait too long in this loneliness might cause you to reach out to that person and to try to talk to them and to try to rekindle the relationship, even though you know that it might not be what's best for you. Whereas if you acknowledge the impatience and the desire to reach out, but give yourself space to decide, create space between the action that your impatience is asking you to do and the actual act of doing it, you might be able to make a different choice that has better results for you in the long run. Maybe you would be able to say, okay, I'm feeling really alone right now. And because I'm feeling alone and I don't want to be alone, I'm recognizing that I have a desire to reach out to this person, but I know that that's not actually what's best for me. I know that we're not together for very good reasons, and that reaching out to them is actually only going to cause me more loneliness and further pain in the future. So instead of doing that, I'm going to allow myself to feel this way, and I'm going to call a friend, or I'm going to meditate or read a book. Or loneliness and being alone often ignites impatience in us. And if we can acknowledge that impatience and what it's asking of us, and then decide if we actually want to do that from a place of intentionality, it can help us yield better results. Oof, okay. From all that was before, we shut another door, but not a last goodbye. I don't actually know what this lyric is about, but what it reminds me of is the way that if we don't heal our patterns, we will repeat them. What does that mean? If we don't recognize the patterns in our lives, maybe it's that we are, in a case of a client I have, always dating emotionally unavailable men, always seeking out relationships with people who cannot provide her with the kind of communication, love, and care that she needs and deserves. That is a pattern that she participates in for some reason. Often it's due to unconscious pain and wounding that we're working to heal so that she doesn't repeat this pattern anymore. But awareness around the pattern gives her power. She knows that she does this. So it gives her the opportunity to check in with herself when she's starting to date someone to say, is this person showing signs of them being a part of my negative pattern that I don't want to repeat anymore? Or are they showing me something different? So when I hear this line, I think like we shut another door, but not a last goodbye. We often experience the same pattern, the same emotional feelings with different people who are really just the same pattern with a different face, who are reenacting the same wound in a similar way. So we're not really shutting the door on the pattern. We're just saying hello to someone who ignites the pattern a little bit differently. What we can do to prevent this is create awareness around our patterns and then start to create questions that we ask ourselves when we're in the middle of it to help increase our awareness and to help us make different decisions. I hope this helps. And if you're struggling at all, I love you and I see you. And I actually want you to open up about what you're struggling with in the comments because we'll reply to every single comment with support and encouragement. Thank you, Avenged Sevenfold, for this great song. And thank you for watching. And I hope to see you again soon. Love y'all. Bye.